Welcome everybody. We're going to be streaming very soon after this comes out. We'll give you guys a chance to check out this episode in our discussion. It's a really good discussion, recording this at the end after we just finished. So stay for the discussion. I think it was a really, really good one. But we're going to be rewatching the episode and rewatching some stuff on stream today. Check out our Twitch. That's going to be linked in the pinned comment. And there'll be a community post telling you when that goes live. But yeah, enjoy the episode. Let's go. Holy shit, everybody. Today is the day. You know what time it is. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's freaking go. Anything you want to say?
No.
Excited?
No.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing to say. We all know what's going down. Everybody's been hyping this up.
The rules are all done.
Mm-hmm.
We're ready.
Let's see what happens.
It's really nice.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
どうすんのって聞いてんねんけど呪術も使えん呪霊も見えん鳥へのお顔もう誰も君のこと眼中にないで
Says you.
寂しいな昔みたい
What the hell's going on out there?
どうすんの
What the fuck is going on out there?
なんとかいいや貸す戻りなさい忘れたの入りは私たちには許されていない主様がいいって言ってんだよ全員家当主俺がああ直人の遺言だお断りしいや悪いが受けてくれ今全員家の財産を全て譲るって言ったんだ金に呪具情報も入ってくるこれから周りが大きく変わるじゃあマキさんがやってくださいよ今の私じゃ誰も納得しねえでこねえよ送電の術式を領域を得得していることドラが乗った恵みでギリだ得とか全員家の人がどう思うと関係なくないですか恩恵は当主になりさえすれば受けられる
Maki could never be the head.
私じゃダメだ
Yet.
Once a bunch of them die off.
Yet.
私じゃ前の居場
Unless.
所を作ってやれないわかりました戻りなさいどうしてあなたはいつもそうなの産んでよかったと思わせてマキ
Terrible.
I have a feeling I know who she was murking in the all those trailers.
五条家との関係修復の契機として彼を後押しする。だが天道さんを伏黒恵に譲るというのは俺たちも到底納得できない。伏黒恵は五条家だけではなく、鴨家時代当主や鴨則として家を築いている。
Because during the exchange event.
悪くするのは我々全員家。変動する勢力争いに遅れを取ることになる。
それは分かったけど、なんで今の
そうに聞いていないな。利用しない手はない。
Oh. Yeah, all that stuff. Once again, we always pause.
Like to see you try it.
実の娘も殺した方が信憑性が増すもんな。
Wait, hang on. What the fuck did they just say? Hang on.
Kill all three
Yeah.
of them.
信憑性が増すもんな。
それにより総監部からの信頼もより。
でもそれでいいん？大井のおじさんは。
Oh shit. Oh, they freaking lured her into a trap.
With Mai? This guy just stabbed his own daughter? Oh my god!
Alright.
Dragon Bone? Korakai made something that badass? Falling Blossom emotion.
Damn.
What the hell was... Is it ejecting like cursed energy? Oh! Did he extend the... Yeah, he extended the blade with cursed energy. He broke the blade, but...
Damn.
He extended it with cursed energy. Or maybe it was part of the technique.
Maybe.
Because he had like the sort of sphere around him. That happens so fast.
Yeah.
お前はダメな前頭手に選ばれなかったのはお前たちのせい。歴史が浅く、あなたはそこまで争点ではなかった。術師としてそう除いて兄に遅れを取ったことはない。唯一子供の出来のを引くなどあってはならない。
Wow. Jesus Christ, this guy is a
Yeah, I
complete
hate this guy.
dirtbag.
And then he leaves. Wow. That's messed up.
それがなんだ。機体をさらに磁力で強化して戦う。マキ、前の力など皆手抜かりなく持っている。
Okay.
さら、我が人生のお手。
Curses in the room? Oh. What? Oh, she's like dying. Is this the beach from ED1?
What?
Her technique, she can manifest things out of thin air using her curse energy, but only small things, like a bullet. Mm-hmm. So I think she's going to use a heavenly pact to like use to try and heal Maki or give her. And she's going to sacrifice herself with a heavenly pact. Yeah.
Oh.
She's going to give her life because they're twins, maybe?
She can give her, like, her eye or something. So
Maybe. Oh, that would be crazy. The body is the soul, and the soul is the body. She's No way.
Whoa.
That Yes!
Shit.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
He just had
my God.
Vietnam flashbacks of Toji. That's fucking crazy.
Holy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was crazy.
She just came back and it was literally, he was literally like, what? Like he, like that, just the sensation of all the, oh my God. And it's like, it's exactly like the man himself. That is crazy.
My God. Can't wait till these
Maki is
guys
gonna
just get-
kill them all, dude.
Bro was ready. He was not off guard. Sure.
No boy. Kukuru unit, young man.
Yeah, nice try.
どうしたかったんだろうな。
Oh my God. Wait, so did she?
She made her the
She made the sword. She didn't. Did she heal her too?
I don't. She might have just survived because of her like physical.
Physical prowess, maybe.
Physical prowess. I mean, she might have healed
underestimated.
her a little bit, but she definitely made her.
Yeah, she
that.
manifested the blade. Yeah.
She has two.
Yeah. I think she must have got Dragon Bone back. So now she has bow. She's dual wielding, and it looks like the one that Toji had.
Yeah.
Why would you stay at the bottom with me? Oh.
私たちのせい。ごめん。ごめん。
Oh my God.
回して。
You guys are absolutely just.
Hit him with the fucking the link up B. Oh my God.
It's not even.
It's like Kill Bill.
My God. Wow. From the other guy?
This is insane. I just wish Toji were alive to see it. Oh my God. Dude.
Whoa.
Oh my God. TikTok editors are gonna be eating for years.
My God.
It's like when Toji had the rabbit and he was just.
Yeah. Whole place is just red after that.
Oh! I like that they made the blood like pinkish too. It's literally like Kill Bill. It's like the whole shit is turning red.
Oh
my God.
Just
Oh, she's skating on these fools. The Bruce Lee 1-inch punch. Oh, that's sick.
God damn.
What I love is that we're seeing it from her perspective. Like when we saw stuff about Toji being a badass, it was always from Geto or Gojo's perspective. So it was always like he's so fast and so insane. But we see it from Maki, she almost looks like
slow.
She just looks like she's moving just so fluidly
Yeah.
and normally, and it's second nature. And all these guys are like catching up.
Yeah. Just stunned. My God. It's literally like they're just, I don't know, like made of
They're
clay.
dolls.
Like they don't even have bones. She's just slicing through them so easily. Oh my God.
Holy shit. Even the area here is like the set on Kill
Shit.
Bill. The fuck is this guy? Does this guy have a technique of some kind?
Whoa.
He's like earth manipulation or something?
Blood.
What is this harmonica? Like,
Whoa.
I thought, this is not the soundtrack. I thought,
Oh.
the hay.
I see.
And the other like air is kind of.
Damn.
First one to block one.
That was nothing.
This is
Oh my God, look at her.
Oh my God!
Holy shit.
Did she rip both their throats out? Is it Pika? Oh my god.
Really just like, you can't, literally not even stopping her.
It looks like she has an AT field for like Evangelion shit.
It's like trying to like gravity her, like, yeah, keep her in place. Oh!
They only exist as because of the whim of Toji, and he's just like, oh my god. What is this technique? It's like, is this like Netero? It's like,
Oh my god.
holy shit.
That looked like a huge area of effect attack, but maybe that's just how they were presenting it. No, he didn't.
Wait, hang on. Sorry, before we move any further. Throws it in the lake. I think he lost his eyes, right?
Yeah.
He can't see. He doesn't know who won.
Yeah,
But because Maki doesn't have cursed energy, he's not sensing her properly. So he's like, "You did it, Shinichi. You killed her. You did it, or like we won." But so he dies here, but he doesn't actually know that she's alive.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It's just perfect. It's just perfect.
So crazy.
That happened so fast. I thought, like, wow.
Yeah, still
Oh,
this fucking clown over here.
He's the fastest, but if Choso can get the better of him. Oh, when they were kids. Not a smidgen.
Not even a little smidgen.
Oh,
Cooler than
Chad.
it can ever be. Whoa. Oh my god.
Oh my god. The Gojo glaze.
Holy crap.
This just turned into like Naruto versus Pain all of a sudden. Oh, she's counting the frames. She's counting the frames.
Yeah.
Oh, so the longer he stays in it, the faster he goes.
That's crazy.
And because she's so strong, he can just keep going. But she's trying to get the timing.
All she just needs is like one instant.
She needs one. Right? No. Oh, okay.
She's just ready.
Oh my! He's like going across the country. He's like shredding up.
Oh my god.
He's moving this fast in a second? She's frozen.
She can move.
24回だ。人々のだけじゃねえ、違和感があった。この体になってようやく見えたよ。こんな、
Oh! Like Bellamy! Like Bellamy. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Just to absolute fucking dust.
Oh. Your look isn't right. You
So
don't deserve
fucking
to be.
deserved.
You don't deserve to be clan leader. You don't look right.
もう一回。
She just killed them all.
Yeah, I'm done.
Tadaima. What? She leave?
I'm terrified, bro.
母さん、聞いて。どうしてあなたは。あの時なんで戻れって言ったの。
I never did that. Wow. He's alive?
How?
He's alive?
How is bro alive?
Stabbed in the back by a woman.
Wow. Oh.
あと頼む。これからどうするの？あきちゃん。
The 6 members of the Hei, the 9 members of the Akashi, and the 21 members of the Kukuru unit who were absent from the ZENIN clan's home that day all met untimely deaths.
She just tracked
She
them
tracked
down.
them down. Maki, ZENIN, walk them down, Maki.
Holy shit.
ZENIN, track them down, Maki. At present, no residuals have been detected, and autopsies revealed faint traces of cursed energy in the corpse's wounds that are believed to come from the cursed tool used as a murder weapon. Is she going to be on the chopping block now because she killed an entire clan? Several days later, both the Gojo clan and the Kama clan motioned for headquarters to remove the ZENIN clan from the big 3 Of course they did.
Yeah.
Of course they did. Well, now
Well,
Megumi isn't
yeah.
the head of anything, and Maki isn't the head of anything.
Well, yeah.
They're the only 2 ones left.
Well,
And
what
they
does
to
tabled
them, they're
mean?
just like...
Doesn't that mean that they didn't do it
Of course,
right away?
that means that they're considering it.
Okay.
But they're tabling until further notice, probably until they decide like whether Megumi is gonna take the mantle.
Whether
Or,
there's anything left.
yeah, until then they realize there's any point to it at all. But obviously the other clans are trying to grab for power, so they're like, let's
Yeah.
get rid of the other clan.
Damn.
Wow.
An episode just of absolutely fucking slaughtering her entire extended family.
And I love how they end the episode with the same background and shot as the start,
Yeah.
where she's walking away, like with her eyes closed, like basically like it was nothing to her. You know, like, you know, yeah.
Damn.
Well, rip Mai.
Yeah,
know.
that's really sad.
Oh, let's watch the preview for next time. Akari. Fight Club. Panda. He like Zoro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. Well.
Holy, I feel like I was like so. I feel like I didn't say that much. I was just so locked. I was just like so locked in on it. It was fucking crazy. My God.
Oh. Fuck.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad all those absolute assholes got exactly what they deserved.
Yeah. I mean, they really did deserve it. I love the line that the one guy fucking says, where he's like, the only reason we existed is basically because Toji decided not to come back and do this.
Yeah, exactly. Literally.
It's kind of insane because, like, my thought was always that, like, Toji was really strong, but that, like, the strongest of, like, you know, he was shat out by the ZENIN, but, like, the strongest of the ZENIN would be, like, his level, but just with cursed techniques or something like that. That's what I thought, and I think that's what they thought, too. That's what Ogi clearly said. But no, it's like that you know, it seems like the ZENIN clan had bloated to the point where they weren't as strong as their reputation gave off, which is what I felt as a watcher. Like that, you know, you feel like the ZENIN clan is like this crazy thing because you hear about Megumi, all the cursed tools, all the, you know, like they're collecting things like Pokemon cards.
And they're like getting a little bit too
big for their britches.
Well, and a little bit too specific. Like they're like, oh, you're trash because your children don't have good curse technique or good curse energy. But we like see that Megumi came from someone that like didn't have anything, you know. So then it's just like you're like, oh, I fucking hate Mai and Maki, and then that makes you like, you can't, because you're their father, you can't be in charge and stuff like that. It's just like, well, who knows? Maybe their kids were gonna have like the most based shit of all time. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they just got way too picky and like high and mighty about their own stuff.
I love all the uses of techniques in this. The techniques are way more varied than I thought they would be. I almost wish this was like a 40-minute, like, not that the fights were bad, or not at all like the fights were bad. Not at all like the episode was bad. It just, I feel like it could have been 10 minutes longer, and like it still would have been just as packed. Like it was very fast paced, very economist, and I feel like it worked really well. Tell me, so when this happened, it looked like Maki was like really badly hurt, and then she comes back, and Mai has like sacrificed herself to give her the blade. So unlike like how she would create the bullet with her curse technique,
Yeah.
because she would have a 6-shooter, and that would set up that she, had 6
Okay,
shots to when
7,
fighting somebody. Then she manifests a 7th bullet to fire. Then people wouldn't anticipate it. So she used a large version of that, using the rest of her cursed energy to create this blade, which is identical, it looks like, to the one that Toji used, the larger sword that Toji used in Hidden Inventory, which I guess this is imbued with cursed energy as well, because it's a cursed tool, but it has that little like teeth claw thing on the end, on the pommel. But then Maki's wounds are healed too, and I don't know if I'm unsure if that is, a side effect or a second nature of Mai sacrificing herself, and they're twins, so then it's like she gave her life force to create this thing but also to heal her, or if that's a secondary thing and she didn't actually heal her and she just created the sword, and it's just that Maki woke up because Ogi underestimated her. I think either can work. I'm sure it's more clear in the manga. I think that's a consequence of the pacing, because I think in the manga for stuff like this, usually there would be more text bubbles and stuff like that, and things explaining and breaking it down. But I'm not 100% sure, so you guys in the comments can tell us whether she healed her or whether she just created the blade. Because it sounded also like in here, it's like the fact that they're twins. It's they're talking about metaphorically, and the fact that they're connected, the fact that they're twins, and they're like, Jujutsu thinks that they're two halves of the same whole, or two, basically the same being. So that is more connected to their characters and their emotions. But it as we've learned with Geto and with Kamo and all that stuff, about how even when Geto's dead and being puppeted by Kamo, there's an element of his spirit that is alive in his body, because when Kenjaku takes control of, when Umbrella Man takes control of people's bodies, the cursed technique, which is a part of their spirit, a manifestation of their spirit in a way, is still within their bodies. So Jujutsu and the body are the same kind of thing. So the fact that they're twins is merging with that. It's all cool to think about, but it was unclear to me how much of that was considered in this moment. I imagine it was decently considered, but it's still unclear whether Mai healed her, to me at least. But maybe I'm crazy. You guys can tell us in the comments. All this stuff with Ogi was wild.
It was crazy that he actually got her too in the first place.
Yes,
because
I love how quick that was.
She kind of underestimated him a little bit, and didn't understand what his, what exactly he was capable of. But then just absolutely fucking destroyed him the second time around. That was insane. Yeah, it looks like, I couldn't see, but it looks like there was almost like jets on the back of this blade. Did you see that? It didn't show it that much here, but later when she was killing all the Kukuru, it looked like there was like these 3 kind of holes in the back of the blade. And when she was fighting here, there's like these little things. This is the blade. And there's like these little bone-esque kind of openings, and then there's cursed energy kind of flowing out the back, and she was using it like a back blade and like punching with it in a big arc, kind of getting momentum with it. That's cool. But yeah, I love that, he's a sorcerer, he's not just a swordsman. The fact that that's there. And what I need to... so he's Secret Art Falling Blossom Emotion. I feel like this is another thing in the manga that might have been expanded upon more, but the point, you know, we see it's kind of like it looks to be sort of like what's her name, Miwa's ability, where she creates like is it a simple domain? It's a small, it's the shadow style thing where within the edge of her blade, it's initiated. Now it's a sure hit on whatever comes in to my area. As long as there's a signature of cursed energy, it will surely hit whatever is there. And those are the conditions to that. I forget if it's named something similar to this or if this is what that is. Or what? Because Falling Blossom, like it gives just the name of it gives like samurai movie, like their cherry blossoms are like falling in, and it's almost like you can slice every leaf that falls within your
like,
area.
You're so sensitive.
You're so tuned into your area of effect, and that's kind of what he's doing here. But I don't know maybe there's a different explanation for what it is, because it looks like that's what it did. But Maki, and it's mirroring the fight with Miwa. You know, like the fight with Miwa is almost setting up this encounter in season 1 where she like throws the cursed spear, and then I think Miwa uses the attack on that, and then she comes in with an attack like with a stick or something like that, and just completely destroys her. I forget the exact thing that happened in that fight. We can go check if we want to, but I don't know if it's necessary. But here, because he's far more advanced, he extends the blade with Jujutsu. And this is just a cool, really quick... It's like... We always talked about this in Naruto. You know, there's so much of Naruto, especially because of pacing, and this has to do with Jujutsu, but it has to do with shonen in general. So much of shonen is like... especially classical shonen, like from Dragon Ball Z to, you know, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, explaining the techniques and things, like less than One Piece, but like One Piece has different pacing issues and solutions in fights, but explaining the techniques, so it'll be like the Rasengan, and then he'll like yell Rasengan, and then jump in, and then you'll see everything happens in such slow motion. There's so much exhaustive exposition during the thing to hype up every impact, etc. And then you get to like the Naruto versus Sasuke fights at the end of both parts, or in other fights like Naruto versus Pain I referenced in this, where you're seeing these techniques and the special moves get used, or it happens a lot more in Boruto and in movies as well, where, you know, they won't call out Rasengan every single time a Rasengan is used, or you won't hear Sasuke say Fireball Jutsu. You'll just see him do the signs and then do it.
Yeah.
And there's something about seeing the setup for like the whole rest of the series to build up to these key fight and big encounters where we as the audience are caught up with what the techniques are, or with at least the logic of what's going on, to where we don't need that explanation. The explanation falls away and we see things in real time, and it's so satisfying to see that. And that's what this episode is, really. You know, even though we don't know a lot of these techniques towards the end, and throughout the episode, we know Maki, and we know we're caught up enough with the logic of the show that, like, even if we're unfamiliar with things, we see them play out and we can kind of get an idea of what they're kind of doing and what the conditions maybe are, and it feels like it fits within the logic of the world. So even if things are happening overly fast, we feel in the moment and we feel like it fits together. And that's, you know, that's like what I would call like the goal of shonen battle scenes, is when the audience and the author are equally caught up with the logic and the mechanics of the fight to the point where things don't need to be explained every second and things can just happen. It's so fucking peak.
Yeah.
It is peak.
When she came back out and just like sliced his head off, that was crazy. When he was like so fucking ready for it too.
He was terrified of the aura. Look at this. Boom. The man himself. If I hadn't bulked up 20 pounds, I would have thrown on the TOJI cosplay right now for this moment, but I am looking a little bit chunky. So, but yeah, that is sick. I love the TOJI glaze and the TOJI comparisons like the whole time. It's so fucking epic. I love it so goddamn much. And the fact that she just slimes him.
And like it was so fast to the point that like he was like still
talking. He was like, yapping, dude. Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, that's crazy. Just like, yeah, he's like just still going, and she's just like not even worried about it, already on to the next thing because he's dead.
Oh my God, I forgot I even had this. Hang on. Is it here? Yeah, here it is. I should have had this out the whole time. I bought this because I was gonna do a TOJI cosplay for Halloween, but anyway, I don't even know how to show it off during my show. Whoa, I'm like you, Maki. Oh my God. This is so fucking epic, this episode, man.
I feel like
I want to watch. Can we just watch it again? Maybe, you know what? I'll put it at the start. Maybe we could just start up the stream and just watch it again. Because we did that for the Maharaga fight, and I feel like it was a fun stream. I would watch this again.
That was crazy. It felt so short, too.
It did. Yeah, oh my God, it was so good. I wish we could have seen a little bit more of, like, the other ZENIN guys beforehand, or heard a little bit more about them. But, like, the fact that we don't know everyone, that's part of it. Like, the fact that it's a big clan, it feels like a big clan because there's these guys who are, I'll say this, the other, feel like characters. They feel like guys we could have known had history taken a different path. But we didn't, and they feel like they've lived their own lives. They feel like if the story went differently, we could have got a lot more about them. And that's what makes them feel real, is that we didn't know them in a way. And that's what makes the clan feel extraordinary, is that we didn't know everyone. We don't know everyone in this clan, in this world. We don't know about all of their techniques, but we know enough about the clan. And it just, you know, like the fact that the clan is large, the fact that it has things that we don't understand, is part of the aura of it. It's part of, and it puts us in Maki's shoes as well, or in a way, it kind of aligns with her, because while Maki might know a little bit more about their techniques, perhaps, or Maki doesn't, you know, have a way to defeat them. So we're kind of like, Maki doesn't have a cursed technique of herself, or like a trick up her sleeve, and we don't have a trick up our sleeves either as viewers, if that makes sense. Like, because we don't know them, we're kind of like put at a disadvantage in the same way that she's put at a disadvantage. We can't be thinking like, oh, like this is how we're gonna beat it, other than for Naoya's technique, which we've seen enough about.
That was so crazy. And I what I really like about that is that it takes into context the fact that Maki was fighting, I can't remember what even his name was, but the other guy, the previous guy that had this technique. So it's like she learned from fighting with him the way that, like, she was able to, like, figure out sort of the idea of it, even though no one, like, told her, oh yeah, this is my thing that I do. She just, like, kind of keeps track of it and, like, notices it, and then is able to, like, use it in the last second is crazy. Yeah,
and the fact, I just love the buildup of it, how he's going faster and faster, and because she's so strong, she can withstand his attack, so he can keep building up momentum and keep building up pressure. And then he freezes her and runs around mountains in less than a second, and makes his way back. And then in one frame, in one 1/24th of a second, she managed to get her faculties back and do that. Yeah, I think maybe what happened is that now because she said, because that reminds me, when she was in the fight with Naoya, she said, like, since getting this body.
Yeah.
So I think this reconnection with Mai, and Mai dying and sacrificing herself, it's her Gojo Hollow Purple moment. It's her Gojo versus Toji, where he dies and then he gets brought to the brink, figures out reverse curse technique. So whether Mai being there and sacrificing herself is what brought about that, or whether it was just her getting brought to the brink. I
would kind of think that it's like she could, like, because her and Mai were essentially the same person. Yeah. In the way that this world works. Mai dying allows Maki to go farther. Yeah. Because Mai was essentially just holding her back by being alive.
Yeah, it's almost like that Mai was her heavenly pact in a way, or the other half of it, or yeah, she was incomplete. So now that she has that, she basically is Toji level, if not stronger, perhaps, you know. Yeah, and I really like that. I really like that. I just love how this all came back around. I love that guy
just absolutely destroyed his face.
I mean, you gotta give it to him. He survived. Like, you gotta give it to him that he is durable enough to survive that, you know, like with the force that he had, and the force of a full force Maki fucking third wave feminism, triple release style punch to the face. That is crazy. And again, the fact that the misogynist dies by getting stabbed in the back by a woman.
By also, like, the perfect obedient woman.
Yes.
Of,
and it's in a way her redemption.
Yeah.
She's, she kind of, she had internalized misogyny, and she was putting that on her daughters. Mm-hmm. And then her daughters, like, struck back. You could analyze the psychology of this. I think a lot of it genuinely is, to be 100% honest, I think is a lot of, it's kind of just a shocking thing where it kind of all fits together very nicely where she, is the one to do it. And she, Maki stabs her and then she goes and, like, kills the guy. It feels kind of random, but it also feels like it makes sense because what it's saying basically that it's kind of like closing the loop. It's like she spent her whole life internalizing misogyny, putting that onto her daughters, and saying that they weren't good enough, that they, weren't good enough women, or that they were good, weren't good enough, weren't suitable to the political movement of, like, this family line. It's in a very, like, Fruits Basket kind of way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was giving a bit of Fruits Basket vibes.
But then, in the end, Maki strikes back and proves her worth in a way. Like, this whole time, her mom was absolutely dogging on her, shitting on her, but not because she really hated her, because there was all this internalized shit and misogyny and classism and, a lack of worth put upon her by the circumstances, by their society, by Jujutsu society, the same thing that Toji dealt with as well. And, after seeing Maki, she's probably snapped mentally, so it's not like a happy ending here or anything, but it's like everyone she knows for her whole life is dead. And the few people that are alive are soon to die off in the world. So it's not a happy ending, but it is like, she thought that Maki was worthless, and Maki proved without a shadow of a fucking doubt that she is the strongest in their clan, possibly stronger than Megumi. Most likely stronger than Megumi at this point. And who is, has like the super special curse technique and everything, and is the pride of the ZENIN clan. Maki is currently the strongest ZENIN. So, she proved in that domain of this toxic society that she actually has worth. Yeah. So in a way, and she also did it by flipping the script and proving that the society itself is meaningless. So almost I think in regret, she kills Naoya, and as a way to kind of save her soul in a way, or make up for all the things that she's done, because she sees, in her last moments how poorly she treated, how wrong she was, and the fact that Maki is strong enough to just kill her instantly, like she just killed fucking 100 people. Yeah. But she just mortally wounds her mom and walks away. That's kind of cold as fuck. And then she has just enough power to go and finish the job on Naoya. Yeah. It's like, that's a statement from Maki, the fact that she didn't just outright kill her. She wanted her to suffer. Because when you're that strong, it's a choice. And especially when you're that fresh off of knowing what kills people and what doesn't, you have very recent experience. The fact that she was alive was not an accident. So, I don't think that Maki was trying to get her to go kill Naoya, but I think that there's a lot of complex kind of fucked up logic and thoughts here that go into Maki's mom killing Naoya. And I think that it's actually very poignant. I started off saying that it wasn't that it was kind of weird and kind of insane. But no, I think that, it makes a lot of sense. I don't know. It's very cool. This whole episode is sick.
Man, that was crazy.
And then she just tracks them down like dogs.
Just cleans them up. That's crazy.
And then the Gojo and the Kamo clan. But it's tabled. Yeah. It's tabled because Megumi's still alive.
Yeah, Megumi's still alive.
And Maki is still alive. So even in like the weird, they're cousins and it's all like, Japanese clan stuff, there's enough bloodline to go around where how would they see this?
Well, I think also there's the other thing of there's the fucking culling games going on. So is it top priority to be determining who's a big three clan when
for the clans, but for the Jujutsu higher ups, they're like, do we want to be sacrificing all of our clans when we're at threat?
Well, it's also just like, do we need to be doing paperwork when we are supposed to be fighting in a death game, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And well, I think that they're also worried about what's going to be left, because
exactly.
They're all at the mercy of one guy, and the clans are just so caught up in their own political nonsense that they're trying to get rid of their competition. But they it's kind of like a not seeing for the forest for the trees type situation where they're more concerned about that. And I was thinking, when this ended, I was like, oh, is Maki gonna be in the same bucket as, because that's what is this in the same bucket as Yuji, for example, of like these criminals, and Gojo and Yaga.
No one can prove it was her. No one saw her.
Well, and also, like, I think what happens in the clans is fair game. Like, because Maki is a zen'in, if she kills them all, it's technically...
She was just better than them.
Yeah, like, I don't know how that works. I think it's a case-by-case basis, and I think that they just decide how it works. I don't think that there's, like, if they could do whatever they want to Toji. They didn't give a shit what happened to Toji. They could kill whoever their babies or their fucking children or their wives or whoever they want. It's in the clan. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's only when it becomes like a larger issue, and it's now becoming a larger issue. But there was nothing at the end of saying, oh, Maki zen'in is now, sixth fucking rule to Jujutsu thing. There's Gojo's bad, Yaga's bad, Yuji's bad. Yuta's gonna kill Yuji, and Maki killed all the zen'in clans, so now Maki is on notice. Yeah, now she's a criminal. I think she would be a criminal because when Geto killed his parents and killed that village, I guess those were real, like, normal people. Real people, not sorcerers. They were just normal civilians. So that's different. I think it's literally just a case by case basis. I don't think that there's precedent for something like this.
Yeah, it probably doesn't happen too often.
Yeah. So maybe they're still deciding. That's why they're saying they've tabled it. But what does that mean for Maki? Are there going to be people coming after her? I doubt it. Like you said, I think they have bigger fish to fry.
At this point.
Yeah, who are you gonna send? Gojo's locked up. Like, he's the one guy. Yuta's not gonna go after Maki. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
They're like butt buddies or something. I don't know. Yeah.
What
Holy moly!
Crazy ass.
Holy moly!
And she just like walked in there at the beginning. It's like, oh.
I love his like room. Like I love the setting of the household here. The fact, like, the layout of the room is like very lived in. Like, there's all the books like stacked on top of the piano, all the the tiles and the just everything, all the traditional stuff. What the fuck was going on there?
Okay, wait. What did he say?
Wait, is he dressed up as Toji? Is this like a flashback? And he's dressed up as Toji in the yard. He's wearing like the black shirt.
Yeah, is he just raping her in the yard and this is a flashback?
Shall I bully you like
I used to?
I think so. Oh, I didn't even catch that. I think that's what's going on. And he's literally dressing up. He's literally doing Toji cosplay. And like, and I think there's two of them. There's like two little leg things here. It might be Maki and Mai. I didn't catch that. I was confused by that, but I was like, is that somebody else outside? Like,
that's
doing
what I thought, but then
I
couldn't. It didn't really confirm whether or not that was like I couldn't tell whether it was like real or not. But I think it was a flashback, and I think that would also make a lot of sense. And I wanted to go back and check this before I talked about the mom, because I feel like it would also make a lot of sense. The mom killing him for feeling responsible. Because she's her mom, she's supposed to be protecting them. She lets not only the misogynistic society of her family ruin their life that way, but she also just lets this fucking guy do whatever he wants and can't do anything against him, and she doesn't stand up for her own kids.
And then in the last one, she sees that she should have, because look at Maki, look at what happened, first of all, because she didn't. Second of all, Maki is clearly more capable than all of them, so it's all bullshit. Mm-hmm. And she has no choice but to accept it. And then she has no reason not to accept it. So then she kills him. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I actually, this happened, but so much else happened in the episode. I completely forgot about that. Because I was like, yeah, it looks like Naoya. But I'm like, maybe it's just his younger brother or something, like doing some fucked up shit. I wouldn't put it past him to be like sexually assaulting people in the yard right there. Like, it's not beyond the type of shit we've heard the ZENIN people get up to, and they're all fucked up, so I don't know. But yeah, I think that you're right. It's like, because I wasn't reading the subtitle with that. I was so focused on that. I was like, what the fuck is going on there? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think you're right. I think that something like that is definitely going down. And it looks like they might be tied to something. Am I making that up? They're like on the ground. Is there like a fountain there or something? I can't tell.
I mean, I'm glad that I can't tell.
Yeah, I almost want to play it, but I don't want to get messed up. I think we should do a stream. Like deep diving into this and watching it more. Maybe more rewatch today. So I guess at the end of this we'll do a thing where I'll put it at the front. Mm-hmm. This mushroom lamp was kind of cool.
Man.
Creepy lamp. Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm glad that Maki, honestly, like, because at first I was thinking, like, obviously, like, we knew going into this was going to be, like, Maki going back and fighting people. Like, people had hyped it up so much that it was, like, it was unavoidable to be.
I don't know.
What?
To know that she was going to go back and, like, kill everyone?
I didn't know she was going to go kill everyone. I knew that there was going to be, like, a big fight. Maybe she was going to fight Naoya, or there was going to be some confrontation.
I mean, I guess from the moment that you see Naoya, you're kind of just like, someone has to fucking
and we saw
take this guy out.
Maki in the trailers,
crazy.
killing a bunch of people. So I'm like, first of all, Jujutsu sorcerers don't just kill people like that. So, like, what the fuck is going on? I had kind of put together in my head, I guess, without realizing that like, something like that was going to happen. But I was also thinking at the start of the episode, like, without that knowledge, without thinking about that, I was like, okay, well, Megumi, like, is there going to be, like, some kind of Game of Thrones-y, like, political struggle inside the ZENIN clan so that they could unite the ZENIN clan against the Culling game or something? That would be what would happen in a normal story, is, like, there's the shitty prince of Naoya and then the good prince of Megumi, and they both inherit techniques, but Megumi has, like, the good, real technique, and he's, like, the Hamlet. He's like the Forsaken prince who's, like, the real prince of the kingdom, and then he's gonna come back and challenge, like, a Lion King Simba moment where he's gonna fight Scar at the end, who's like, he has his own claim or whatever, but it's all bullshit. And then Simba's gonna take over, Megumi's gonna take over, and then all of them together are going to, he's gonna muster the energy of the ZENIN clan. They're all together going to use all of this strength in a good way against the forces of evil. That's what would happen in, like, any other story. This would be like the midway point where we're gathering allies, we're going to these people, we're talking to then we go meet the Gojo clan, and we find that there's another Infinity user who doesn't have the 6 eyes, so he was always second to Gojo or something like that. Some shit like that. That's what would happen in a normal shonen story. But instead what they do is they just kill all of them. And, like, in a time where it would be beneficial to make some sort of heavenly pact or some sort of deal where they have to work with us for the meantime with, like, some reward or something. We would work with them. It would be like, we take in a lesser evil to defeat the greater evil type thing. It's like, now he is a piece of shit and he was abusive, but and all of this stuff. But he's strong. But the ZENIN clan, we need them.
That fucking guy.
We need the ZENIN clan to defeat Kenjaku. We need, to defeat the Dark Lord. We need to.
We'll let it slide for now, and we'll deal with it later.
Yeah. But no, they are not, and I love that about the show because it goes into the whole vibe and aura of the show that in the series that I love, where it's not just questioning, it's not just going against the grain just to do it. It's like it's being true to itself, and it's challenging the form, and it's doing interesting things, and it's doing things that make sense with the characters, and also without over-explaining it. Like, you don't have to think about the story in this way where it's, like, subverting other shonen tales or anything, but it is. And I think it's on purpose. And, it is cool, and it doesn't feel overly forced. Fuck, this episode was so good.
It's crazy.
Oh my good gravy. I thought that, Jinishi was gonna be way more badass than he was, but he didn't last very long. He lasted like 20 seconds.
I think the thing is, it's just like,
the episode was
no matter
very
how
cramped.
badass you are, you're not gonna last very long. Like, unless you're like super ultra fast, but it's like, if you're just standing there and it's like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna like get her with this like punch, It's like, no, you're not.
I just thought that he was gonna be like, I pictured him like from the time we saw him, like he's jacked. He's even more jacked than Toji. He's maybe his brother, maybe his cousin. I forget how exactly it all fit together. Maybe it's unclear, but like he looks like a Toto level guy here. And yeah, it's just, it didn't last nearly as long as I thought. And I have no complaints on that, really. It's just crazy how much she just absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Fuck. Oh yeah, and I love this as well. The sin of the insignificant is the ignorance. Wait, the sin? Hang on, that's bars. The sin of the insignificant is the ignorance of strength. The sin of the insignificant is the ignorance of strength. I see. No one was able to understand Toji-kun. I still love that he calls them kun, like he's better than them. Save maybe Satoru. You ain't the one to stand among them. Well, I mean, he basically described himself.
What, thinking that he's on his level when he's not?
Well, when he said the sin of the insignificant is the ignorance of strength. And he is saying that, like, oh, that's you, whereas I am like Toji and Gojo, because I'm, like on their level. It's weird how he can think about them so much and understand them seemingly pretty well, yet still not understand them and not see that he's not like them.
Bro hasn't seen the thing where it's just like that, like, guy being like, a man that would take his wife's last name is so lame, and then it just goes to the Toji edit.
ZENIN,
bro hasn't seen those memes. He doesn't know. He's too misogynistic to understand.
Yeah.
Toji's true.
Well, actually, that's a perfect point. That's actually a perfect point. I never thought about that connection, where it's like Toji in a way is a feminist. No, but it's like, yeah, he took his wife's last name and he rejected the ZENIN clan, and then Naoya is like idolizing Toji like he was so badass and such a sigma, but meanwhile he's, trying to be the head of the ZENIN clan and would never, ever disregard the name ZENIN. That's his claim to power. That's his, like, aura. That's... So he doesn't get it. He thinks he gets it. He just thinks Toji's cool. He has no commitment to that at all.
Yeah.
And that's what... that commitment to the bit, the commitment to yourself and your ideals and almost the delusion of that is you need to be aligned in this world. Like, that's who wins, is the person who's aligned. When Toji died, he was misaligned. He was trying to prove himself to everyone by killing Gojo. He was trying to prove himself that he was better than Jujutsu Society because he can kill the strongest guy from the strongest clan or whatever. And he got rejected by his clan, who was one of the strongest clans. So he's going to prove that he's better than all of them by killing the guy who's like the pillar of strength and the golden child. He's going to kill them to prove that he's better. So he wasn't doing it out of an internal sense of value. He was doing it out of proving all of them wrong. And I think that's why Maki here is actually different. Is that she is doing this just because I think she just fucking hates them. Like, and I think that is somehow more pure because they suck. But it's more pure, and it's why she won, like, from a symbolic perspective. It's she wanted revenge, but she also just fucking hated them and just wanted them dead. And with every fiber of her fucking being, there was no like, oh, I'm gonna prove that I'm better than them by killing them all. Because that's how it was before. But then Mai dies, because she's also like, I'm gonna make a place for Mai. So there's all these complicated kind of things. Mai dies, and it's no longer about proving herself or proving that she's better than them. She doesn't care if she's better than them. She just hates them. And that's where the true strength kind of comes here, and that's where she really beats them. Because she wasn't trying to prove herself to them anymore. She was kind of free from that, and that's what Toji never broke free of, is this feeling that he needed to prove himself to these people, despite how strong he was. That's probably why, I mean, I think that is why he never came back and killed them all, is because he was you know, he had scars, emotional scars from that, and he wanted to prove that he was better than them. And the only way to do that was to beat them at their own game, in a way. Whereas Maki just flips the table. Goddamn. 10 out of 10.
Crazy.
Leave a like and subscribe. See you in the stream. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.